So if you broke off some of these branches, boiled it up and drank it, you would never need the doctor again.
Hello folks, I've just going to introduce you to a man, Grahame, who's got a really good story to tell. Grahame, all yours.
Hello everybody. Yes, I met Neil and told him my story, and he's going to help me so that other people can hear what I have to say. When COVID was about, I was getting a little bit crook myself. Actually, my age, well, I'm July the 9th, 1944, so I'm 80, but I'm still active. I had troubles even sweeping the floor. I was out of breath. Anyway, I went to the hospital, and they checked me completely out, and then they told me that I had stage 4 lung cancer and a melanoma growing inside my stomach that was tackling my kidneys, and that I had about 10 months, 11 months to live. They did offer me to take Keytruda to help me keep me alive for a while, and gave me a price, an expensive price, which I declined. But because of the melanoma in my stomach, the government paid. Well, I went back to work and told the boys that I had 10 months to live, 11 months to live, and that I'd have to put my business up for sale and make arrangements, order a coffin and everything, which I did. However, there was a very young married lad, a real nice person. Something I don't know what was wrong with him, but he liked to call in and have a chat. And he was there, and we were having a beer, and he came back the next day, and unfortunately, a month later, he died. And I don't know why, and I don't know his surname. But he came in and he says, "Grahame, in this bag, I got this plant for you, and I want you to boil it, drink it, and eat the leaves, and if you pick it yourself, pick the ones that the bugs are in." Now, I didn't know what it was, but it was kawa. Maoris are aware of it. It's an anti-inflammatory. They use it to rub it on their bones and knees and things. He turned away, he said, "Grahame, you will be okay." Those were the last words he gave me. Well, I did for a big bottle for a week, and what it did, it detoxed my body completely. It's a miracle. I'm going to on the MRI machine this month on the 25th. But I had that, the other one just recently. But as I know, I feel good. It's all clear. Stage 4 lung cancer and a melanoma growing inside me, mate, and ready to choke my kidneys off and give me 10 months to live and taking Keytruda. It is a miracle. They tell you it's a miracle. My doctor looks at me. She says, "Grahame, a melanoma like that." I said, "Yes, yes." And they all still look at me. And my doctor says, "You're not 80, Grahame. Not in my bloody base." And I guess I'm very fortunate in some respects. It even brought up a whole lot of, not vomit, but just phlegm and everything out of me, and filled the toilet bowl up. I got such a fright, I couldn't believe it, and pulled the chain. Well, what it was flushing my whole system out. Then I got the Keytruda put into me, over a long period of time. I was getting the Keytruda, and I wasn't going backwards. I was good. So, but they wanted me to go to a private hospital and get my kidneys looked at, get a stint in them so that they wouldn't close down. Well, the surgeon there, an old bloke, he says, "Grahame, can you piss all right?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, are they sore?" I said, "No." He says, "Well, leave them alone." And thank God he left them alone. But over a period of time with the Keytruda, I was, as I said, I was good. So they checked me out, and they couldn't believe it. They said it's a miracle. Your lungs are clear. Your melanoma inside you has disappeared. Now that's Dr. Hari in the cancer department, Rotorua Hospital, and the Indian nurse said, "Grahame, God must be with you. It's a miracle." And so they took me off the Keytruda, and I've been getting tested and tested now, and I'm going back again this month, just to keep an eye on it to see how I'm placed. But in fact, I'm as good as gold. Now, it's a God-given plant. They know what I took and but they can't tell anybody because it doesn't come under the Farm Act or anything like that. So I bring the Daily Post. I said, I'm tired of looking at it in the paper, these poor people wanting drugs or a better drug to go with one drug, and they can't afford it, or they've got to mortgage their house and extra. So I said, look, I want to tell about, not about myself, but about a plant that I wasn't aware of, and what it did for me, and then it's their choice whether they want to try it or take it to save other people. And so now Neil Kennedy's giving me that opportunity to try and to pass on what it has done for me, and hopefully it will help other people. So I've got to thank Neil for that, and I'm very grateful for that.